Right, and the collection of that information, Ariana, is what you were doing.
Yes.
So there is, I mean, as we forget, there, again, the front end, back end.
Yeah.
So there's this shiny, accessible front end, whether it's YouTube or the Connecticut Digital Archive, and then there's this grinding, coffee-driven, endless clicking on obscure things that lies behind it.
Yes. But it's fun.
Well, yeah, it is fun.
It really is, though. I know it sounds daunting and it sounds, grueling, grinding, but in reality, when you're doing it, you really are having a fun time documenting it, and because what you're doing is so important. You're given the longevity of the artifact, preserving it online, making it more accessible. I mean, I just remember, growing up, you had to go to the museum in person to see something.
Yes.
And I just think it's so amazing how digital humanities is really becoming such a thing, and how just the accessibility is so important. And I think it's great.
Yeah.
Ariana, just in passing, I'd be curious to hear more about that, because I feel like in the humanities, we have the sense that we're always in seminars or discussing or something. But, I mean, we're a lot like research scientists. I mean, in Germany, these are the human sciences after all, right? And so if you're sitting there for 10 hours in a lab, running, I don't know, centrifuges or something, that's very similar to what you were doing over the summer. I mean, this is the real on-the-ground back-end work. What do you find so interesting about it? Because yes, certainly you're aware that you're contributing to a valuable effort, but it seemed to me from our conversations that there was something intrinsic, right? That you just liked combing through old stuff.
I do. Yeah, I really do. My husband thinks I'm a weirdo.
Of course.
I don't know what it is about me, but I just find that just having that knowledge and having all of that historical context behind it, I just think it's so important. Growing up, my father always used to say, you can't know about your future, where to go in your future, if you don't know your past, where you come from, what's the history. And I think it's just so important. And there's always a story behind everything. Why do people keep things in the attic, keep things holding into their basement? It's just so much fun. I don't know what it is about going through old things. And I know people who probably think, well, why is this important now? But it is. There's such an importance to these things.
Right. Yeah. Stories inside stories inside stories. Yeah. It's like those Russian dolls, right?
Well, yes.
Surprise!
That's another one.